Welcome back. So what are the financial moves you should make when you're about to retire? Good question, right? Let's say that you are 1 year away from retirement. Let's go back in time. Let's say it's January of 2008 and you're 1 year away from retirement. You give your employer a whole year's notice. You know, you're a key person. You need to train another person to replace you. And you're going to make sure that you make this transition and this exit gracefully. So you've let everybody know your plans and you are looking forward to retirement, but you want to do it the right way. Let's say that you've got a 401k you've been putting money into religiously for 20, 30 years, however long, and you've saved up a nice chunk of money. Let's say that you've got $300,000 in your 401k. Let's also say that you got to $300,000 because you were more aggressive. You invested primarily in the investment choices in the 401k that are in equity, in stocks. So primarily mutual funds that are equity-based. You're a stock market investor. And let's say that over the last several years, your portfolio has grown nicely. And let's just say that from 2003 to 2007, you've seen your portfolio grow by 26, 9, 3, 14, and 4% respectively. So you've had some nice, solid growth years. You're feeling good. You're feeling kind of confident about your retirement. Things have gone well. 5 good years counts up to $300,000. So you've also heard that when you retire, you might need to make some changes, but you are mostly concerned about having income. You've got the 300. You know that you can, between Social Security and maybe some other forms of income, that if you could draw from your 401k and use that to supplement your income from other sources, that you'd be all right. You'd be good. You'd be able to cover your expenses, maybe do a little traveling, have what you need. Now, you've also heard there's this rule, or this rule of thumb, called the 4% Safe Withdrawal Rate. And you've heard that if you take the 4% out, that you've got a good chance of your money lasting as long as you do, that it's not going to run out. So you do the math, $300,000, 4%, $12,000 a year, $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month along with your Social Security and everything else feels like it's going to be enough money to retire and be comfortable. But to be sure, you're going to double check. I mean, this is a big decision, probably one of the biggest decisions you're going to make in your life. And you've got a year after all. So you're going to double check. You're going to make sure that you are doing this the right way. So you get in touch with a local certified financial planner. And you meet with the financial planner and you say, look, here's what I'm trying to do. Here's my situation. And here are my plans, just as I've described them to you. And you say, what can go wrong? What's wrong with my plan? Well, the certified financial planner, having a little more perspective, knowledge, and maybe day-to-day experience with this, reminds you that it wasn't that long ago that back in 2000, 2001, and 2002, the stock market experienced a 47% decline over that 3-year period. And that if you take this 4% out every year, you might be drawing it out at a time when the market is going down. And when you do that, you are having to sell more investments because they are worth less, not worthless, but worth less. And because of that, to get that same $1,000 a month, you have to sell more like, what, $1,500 worth of investments at normal price. And, or if you just keep taking 4%, your value of your account could fall, and would fall through what we experienced at 2000 to 2002, and you wouldn't be getting your $1,000 a month. Well, you ask the certified financial planner whether they've heard of this 4% rule, and they say, of course they have, but it only works the way you are expecting it to work if the markets are continuing to go up and you don't have a major downturn, because then problems can present themselves. Well, You thank the advisor, the financial planner, for the advice, but you decide to stick to your plan. You let the investment ride. Remember, you've got your $300,000 all in the stock market. You let it ride, and you go into 2008 with hopes of another great year for the market. Unfortunately, as the year progresses, the news is bad. We hear of economic troubles. We hear about the housing market experiencing major problems in terms of people not being able to sell their homes, declining values, people not being able to get loans, banks incurring large, dare I say, gargantuan losses. The news is bad. The economy continues to go down. Businesses start to lay off. We start to see people lose jobs by the hundreds of thousands per month. Your portfolio also starts to go down. You start losing $10,000 or more per month. Remember, you had 300. You're losing 10, some months more, some months less. And by the end of the year, the total stock market has lost almost 40%. 40% off of your original $300,000 is $120,000 lost in a year's time. Your original 300 now is only worth $180,000. But you're planning on retiring. You kept the pedal to the metal. You didn't make any shifts to your portfolio. You now have $180,000, and you have a job that you have trained a replacement to take over. What do you do? What do you do? Do you go ahead and retire? And with that $180,000, try to live on less? We're going to take the 4%, right? And with 4% now, you're looking at maybe $600 a month instead of, what, the $1,000 a month? That's a big difference. That's not going to let you meet your expenses or do any traveling or anything else like you originally planned. What else can you do? Take the $1,000 and hope it lasts? Base your plan on the expectation that the market does really well? Well, we just saw that it didn't. You just saw this bad year for the market. What else can you do? Go back to work, right? That would be the ideal. We trained a replacement, right? All right, so what else? So the choices are limited. You can see what I'm getting at. Well, I know this is hypothetical, but actually it's not. This actually happened for people who retired in 2008, 2009, and who had kept their money invested in the market. It also happened back 2001, 2002, that time period. These sharp declines in the market for those people who kept their money invested, mostly in equity, totally changed their ability to retire and sustain their retirement, and also caused many people to change their retirement plans, push off their retirement by 5 years or more, or having to go back to work because they've already told the boss, see you later. So the brutal reality here is that when we are faced with these kinds of situations, this type of potential for stock market loss, we really need to plan ahead.